What's up, everyone? It is Joe from Team Dark Magic Attack. Today I wanted to go over my Max Metalmorph deck profile here. I've had a lot of different variations here I've been messing with, but I think this one's my favorite. I'll let you know how it goes this week at locals, but I think this is probably the best one I've done so far. Might have to kind of go back to the drawing board depending on how well I do or how bad I do, I should say. So we do play a few bricks, unfortunately, because that's what everybody wants to hear. Playing one Dark Magician, we're playing two Red Eyes. Dark Magician here is basically for Dragoon, spoiler, but we're playing one Dark Magician for that. And then this is basically for Dragoon and for a couple of like the recycling effects and stuff like that. So get these guys out of the way. I'm playing two Red Eyes Black Full Metal Dragons and then one Metal Zoa X. So you gotta have Max Metalmorph on the field, and then you tribute a level 5 or higher dragon for this, and then this is a level 5 or higher fiend. He's the better one of the two, I believe, just my opinion. So what he does is he's an Omni Negate once per turn, and then you can inflict damage to one of your opponent's attack position monsters. So, if they have a Blue Eyes, we'll say, on the field and they're activating, Melody or something, you can negate Melody and then burn them for 3,000 damage. And then what happens is if once per turn, when your opponent activates monster effects or spell card, you can target one face-up monster they control and destroy it, but you can do that up to twice a turn. So that's pretty good, but I think the burn damage is pretty nice, honestly. They both have an effect in the hand where you can reveal them and then get one of the Metalmorph trap cards and then shuffle these back in the deck, and I believe they set. Yeah, set. So, it's not adding to hand or drawing or anything. You just reveal it, set one of the Metalmorph cards, and then shuffle them back. We're playing two Zoa, the Fiendish Beast. What he does is, if your opponent controls a monster, you can normal summon without tributing, which is pretty nice. And then, if this is in your hand, you can special summon it from in the defense position. Then if you have a Metalmorph in your graveyard... Oh, if you don't have one, I'm sorry, I was reading it backwards. If you don't have a Metalmorph in your graveyard, then your opponent can special summon one monster from their hand. So that kind of sucks. But I mean, it's either one or the other. It's pick your poison. Either you use your normal summon for him, or you can special him and, they get the special summon a monster. But like I said, if you have Metalmorph in the graveyard, or Max Metalmorph, then you're fine. And then once per turn, you can basically set one Metalmorph trap from your deck. So that's good. And then I am playing two Metal Illusionist. You can bump this up to 3 if you really want to, but what he does is, he's a level 1 spellcaster. On your opponent's turn, he goes up by 4, so he's a level 5 monster. When he's normal summon or special summon, you can set one Metalmorph trap from your deck, and then if Metalmorph is in your graveyard, you can draw one card, so that's pretty nice. You can declare one monster type, and then he becomes the type. So basically, if you don't have a fiend or a dragon on the field, you can change him to a dragon, then he becomes a level 5 dragon on your opponent's turn, activate Metalmorph, and then you can get your Max Metal or Max Dragon. Sorry, Red Eyes Full Black... I can't talk today. Red Eyes Black Full Metal Dragon or your Metal Zoa X. So there's that. I'm playing one Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. Basically, summon him from the hand by banishing a dragon monster you control. Then once per turn, you can special summon a dragon from the hand or graveyard. So just good extender. I'm playing one Red Eyes Black Meteor Dragon. I think I should play 2, but I'm going to try 1 for now. So you can send a level 5 or higher vanilla monster from deck to graveyard, special him. He becomes a level 7. And then during the main phase of if he's in the graveyard, you can banish him, and then you can get a Red Eyes Fusion from graveyard or deck to hand. So that's pretty nice. I'm testing this out. Bear with me. Red Eyes Black Flare Dragon. So he's treated as a normal monster, face up on the field or in the graveyard. While this is a normal monster, you can normal summon him again to give him an effect. So if damage calculations perform involving this card at the end of the battle phase, you can inflict damage to your opponent equal to his original attack. So if he's in the graveyard or whatever, you special him, and so you didn't use your normal summon, you can normal summon him, air quotes, swing, destroy, a monster, whatever, do battle damage and burn him for 2,400. 2 Black Metal Dragons. A lot of people are playing 3, which is fine. If you really wanted to, you could take him out, add another Black Metal Dragon. Once again, I'm just kind of testing everything here. So you can target Red Eyes monster, except Chick. Equip them, and they gain 600 attack, so that's kind of nice for an extra power boost. If this is sent from the field to the graveyard, add 1 Red Eyes card from your deck to your hand. So this is kind of nice if you can get, Red Eyes Darkness Dragon or, Meteor Dragon, or if you just want your OG Red Eyes, there you go. Playing 1 of each of these Bystials. I don't know if I like all 4. I know these 2 are really good. You play this at the end phase, you can search or add any dragon to your hand. If there's a sent from the field to the graveyard, you can destroy an opponent's monster. Well, you send it. But, I don't know if I want these 2 just yet. So, we'll see. We'll see. Playing 3 Ash Blossoms. Just general, everyone plays 3 Ash Blossoms anymore. So, playing 2 Red Eyes Insights. This is a searcher for a Red Eyes Spell or Trap. So, you'll basically dump a Red Eyes monster from your deck. And then you can add, Red Eyes Fusion, basically. So, you can dump him, get your Red Eyes Fusion, and then next turn, if you want to use Red Eyes Fusion again, or, so he gets ashed or something, you can banish him and then get the Red Eyes Fusion back. Playing 2 Incoming Machines. This basically just lets you add a monster that mentions Max Metalmorph or Metalmorph. Or Max Metalmorph or Metalmorph a trap from your deck or graveyard to your hand. So, that's important. If you control a Metalmorph trap, you can banish this from the graveyard and basically make something from defense to face-up attack position. So if they have a really weak, 0 attack, 2,000 defense monster, you can banish this and then, just do some pretty good damage. Playing 1 for 1. You only can play 1, so whatever. So monster from your hand to the deck, and then special summon level 1 monster from your deck. So you can, send something, whatever's in your hand, and you grab your copy of Metal Illusionist if you need it, or if you want your Metal Dragon, go for it. I'm only playing 1 Red Eyes Fusion. It's kind of weird because, in my Dark Magician deck, I play 3 of them, but I think with this, there's so many different... because, if you activate this and you get ashed, you can't summon. So, I feel like there's so many other options with this deck. I think the main goal for my build is kind of more of a burn kind of deal. So, this is kind of on the back burner. If you draw it, cool. If you get it with Insight, cool, whatever. But this isn't the main priority for me in this deck, which is weird to say because I love Dragoon. Playing 1 Called By, just, in case if you play this and they ask you, you can Called By it. Alrighty. Traps, 3 Max Metalmorph. I would play 2 if I only were playing 1 Black Dragon and 1 Zoa, but I feel 3 is fine just because the amount of searching you can do with Zoa as well as Metal Illusionist, I think this is fine. So, this is kind of the new Metalmorph, so you tribute 1 face-up monster, special summon monster that cannot be normal summon or set that mentions Max Metalmorph from your hand, deck, or graveyard. Then equip it, so the equipped monster gains 400 attack and defense, cannot be destroyed by spell or monster effects. And then also your opponent cannot target it with monster or spell effects. The only bad thing is this can get ashed because you can special summon from graveyard. But even worse is like you only can activate one of these on your turn, so or once per turn. So that's kind of like a really dumb thing, but I guess I get it, restrictions. But so if this gets ashed and you only have your Metal Illusionist on the field and you're kind of SOL, but hopefully other cards I'll show you help that out. So this is always a Metal Morph card. So this is just like in the anime. Red Eyes came back from the time machine or whatever. So if a monster or monsters is controlled by battle or an opponent's card effect, target one of those monsters. Special summon it. Then if you special summon a level 5 or higher machine monster by this effect, and you have a Metal Morph on the field or graveyard, except this card to apply this effect, destroy as many monsters your opponent controls. And then you can inflict damage to the your opponent equal to the special summon monster. So basically, if you have Metal Morph in the graveyard or on the field, and your dragon gets destroyed, you can bring him back, destroy all your opponent's monsters, burn them for 3,400. So there's that. I am playing 3 Imperms, just pretty standard anymore, and then I'm playing 3 Gravedigger's Trap Hole. So, hear me out. Like I said, if you get ashed on this, and if you do not have a good board set up, you're really just kind of shit out of luck, to be honest. It's happened before a couple times with me. I will summon Illusionist, and they'll affect Veilorome or whatever. So, like, I don't even get a search or anything. I mean, you could always, put that face down, whatever. But I mean, like, if this is like your end board, which sometimes it might be, who knows? Maybe you might have, Time Engine or Zoa or something in your hand. But if you activate this and they ash you and you have this face down, it will resolve. But sometimes you're not always so lucky. But I just have that in here just so to make sure everything gets resolved as much as possible. That's the one thing I've noticed about playing this deck is like one ash on anything just sucks and hurts you real bad. I'll just start off with the Xyz monsters. I'm just playing 1 Big Eye, 1 Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon, 2 level 7s for both of them. Detach, you can steal your opponent's monster. This one you can detach and special summon a Red Eyes monster from your graveyard. But this is mainly for the burn damage. Every time your opponent activates an effect and it resolves, you burn them for 500. So, say you've burned them with your Black Metal Dragon for, 3,000 or whatever, and then you burn them a couple more times with Time Engine, whatever. As long as you can get them down pretty good, puts pressure on them. So if they only have like 1,000 life points or like 1,500, they're just kind of... They only can play at 3 cards. Link monsters, Link ones, Guard Dragon. These are out of order. I apologize. Then I'm playing Seal, Dark Charmer, Lina, the Light Charmer. Playing 1 Nightmare Phoenix, 1 SP, 1 IP. And then I am playing 1 Selene, 1 Nightmare Unicorn, Access Code, and then Underworld Goddess. Pretty standard lineup. You're playing as a bunch of lights and darks, so that's fair. Nightmares are basically just removal. Selene to Access Code, SP, IP. I forgot Xyz monster, but playing Zeus, and then 1 Dragoon. So that's it for the main deck and the extra deck. Side deck is still a work in progress. I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to be thrown in here just yet. But playing 2 Lightning Storms, 2 Cosmics. For now, I have 2 Raigekis. Just basically if you have, Zilla and Red Eyes Black Metal Dragon here. They can get pretty beefy with the Metal Morphies up to 3,800, and then Zoa can go up to 3,400. So, and then like if you get Dragoon or Zeus or whatever, so if you can like blow up your opponent's board and then just kind of go to town on them, that's, you know, GG. 3-dimensional barrier, playing 2 evenly matches, and then for now I have 2 Eradicator epidemic virus. Most of the stuff you play in here is dark. Most of the stuff you have in here is 24 or 2500 more attack. So great way just to get, you know, rid of your opponent's, you know, traps or monsters or spells. And then 2 spooky dogwoods here. So, and this is all subject to changes. It's just what I threw together here in the past week. So not entirely sure. Couple things I do want to add. If you don't want to play with the Bystials, you can play this guy, at least 2 of them. He's super cheap, and what he does is if he's in your hand or graveyard during the end phase, you can special summon him. So he's a level 7 dark monster, dragon. So that just helps out with the Metalmorph. So if you just have like a really bad hand and you only have like a Metalmorph or something, you can set the Metalmorph and then special him at the end phase, and then, you know, get into your Red Eyes Black Full Metal Dragon. When he leaves the field, though, he just gets shuffled into the deck. And then what you can do is once per turn, you can discard 1 card, add 1 level 7 dragon monster from deck to hand. So he's just a free summon if you really wanted him. Couple monsters for the extra deck if you want to. I originally had these ones in my extra deck. Relinquished Animal, just because I'm playing a couple level 1 monsters. You can play, I just took him out of the sleeve, so I'm sorry, but Infection Buzz King, just because these are level 8s. But he didn't come in when I was playtesting him a whole lot, so I ultimately took him out, but he does some burn damage, so... But he only does half of the burn damage. And then you can play a Meteor Black Comet Dragon because you have Red Eyes, level 7 monsters, and then you have a bunch of level 6 Bystials in here in this particular deck I'm playing. And basically, if he's fusion summoned, send 1 Red Eyes from hand or deck to the graveyard, inflict damage equal to half the original attack. And then if he's sent to the graveyard, you can special summon 1 normal monster. So, I mean, he's just there for like a little endgame push. If you have Ref, you can send him and then, you know, do like 1200 damage. But that's the deck profile. It was originally just more of just the Metalmorph stuff. And then I just started cooking a little bit and became more of like a Red Eyes / Metalmorph. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I'm super excited to play this, to be honest. Once again, I'm going to take this to locals and see how well I do, and then I'll give you guys an update on what I can improve on with this and take out and add and etc. So, yep, let me know what you guys think. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later. Bye.